Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. I'm the Wayfaring Pilgrim and this is my 3-year anniversary video. 3 years. 3 years of making YouTube videos for you guys. Honestly, I don't know where the time has gone. I just want to thank everybody for the support that you've shown over the past 3 years. It means a lot to me that there are people out there who actually enjoy watching my content. The channel wouldn't be here without you, and it is truly appreciated. So, thank you so much for all the support that I've had. For those of you who haven't seen a video like this from me before, the footage that I've set up is just there for background footage. Just there to fill a hole while I talk, so you don't have to pay attention to it if you don't want to. And what I want to talk about in this video is I want to give shoutouts to 4 lucky content creators out there. People who I've interacted with, who I feel deserve an extra special shout out. I want to talk a little bit about my consistency and the growth of the channel, as I always do. We're going to talk a little bit about my progression through my playthroughs, following on from my Christmas video, I think it was. And I also want to just touch on streaming a little bit and tell you guys what my plans are there. So without further ado, let's get into these shoutouts. So the first shoutout then goes out to a YouTuber who goes by the name of Lycaon Pictus Gaming. Now, this guy is quite a big YouTuber, 700 subs. But he's also a really nice guy. Has a large array of playthroughs on his channel, is quite active on Twitter, manages to upload almost daily, no idea how people do that, and is definitely worth your time. Games on his channel include God of War, which is a series that I'm currently enjoying, Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk, Last of Us. He's recently started a playthrough of a game called Hades. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, consider checking him out. And he's got a lot of other playthroughs on there as well. I'll leave a link to all the channels that I talk about in the description below. So yeah, definitely consider checking him out. My second shout out goes out to a YouTuber who goes by the name of SerialPillock. And I think that is a fantastic name for a YouTube channel. As with everyone on this list, he's a really nice guy. We've interacted with each other quite a bit on Twitter. He comments on quite a lot of my videos as well. And we have some pretty good conversations about the games that I'm playing, since he's played Dragon Age and Dark Souls before. His channel mainly consists of horror and horror survival games like Last of Us, the Resident Evil games, Amnesia. And he's got a few other games on there like Minecraft and Ori and the Will of the Wisps as well. So if any of those games you like the sound of, definitely consider checking out his channel. My next shout out goes out to a lovely lady who has called their YouTube channel Pirate Tea Party. Now, I have technically already given a shout out to this YouTuber in my very first anniversary video, but that was back in the days when she was calling herself Darker Devotee with her second channel, Darker Devo 2. Shortly after making that video, she deleted her second channel. Shortly after that, she then deleted her main channel. She disappeared from Twitter, deactivated her Discord, and I didn't hear from her for a while. I thought that she had just completely cut herself off from everything. But over the last few months, she has come back to the game, and she has a really fun channel now. She's playing a lot of short piratey themed games on her channel, and there are also some vlogs where she is, I guess, reviewing different flavours of tea, which is the most British thing you can do in the world. And I have to tell you, those reviews are quite something. So definitely consider checking her out, if only for the reviews. Check out her playthroughs as well. Really nice person, someone who's a little bit mad as well. But if you're looking for someone who's a bit mad, a bit rambly, has a really fun channel, she is definitely worth checking out. And last, but by no means least, we have a YouTuber who goes by the name of NewDengs Gaming. Now, I haven't been interacting with this guy for very long, but I still feel that he deserves a shout out. Really nice guy, always responds to comments. We've interacted quite a bit on Twitter as well. And he's actually playing the same games as me, as in Dragon Age Origins and Dark Souls. I've watched a few of his Dragon Age videos and he has a very nice tone to his voice. His videos are professional but entertaining. Definitely worth checking him out if you're enjoying the content that I put out. It's obvious that he has a deep love for the Dragon Age franchise, which is great to see because I freaking love that franchise. So, yeah, if you're enjoying my content, there's a good chance you'll enjoy his as well. Shoutouts done. So we need to talk about the consistency of my content and the growth of the channel. I always reserve a segment to talk about this in my update videos. I'll try and keep this as short as possible, but I feel I do need to talk about it. I do have a series of events to go through with you guys. So, for those of you who watched my New Year's and Christmas updates, you will know that I wasn't very happy with my consistency last year. It still wasn't at the level that I wanted it, and I was hoping to improve it. I had a plan to create a buffer of videos over the Christmas period while I wasn't releasing anything, and then while they were releasing, when I came back, I could work on the next batch of videos. And while that did work for January, when I needed to record stuff, a few things went wrong. What should have taken 2 weeks to do took 4 weeks, and this led to me only releasing one video a week for the 7 weeks throughout late January, February and early March. And that did have a knock-on effect on the growth of the channel as well, but we'll get on to that. So this is what happened. Week 1. So I wanted to record my Dragon Age and Skyrim on Saturday and Sunday. Went to do my Dragon Age session, and when I put gold membership onto my Xbox, I found out that my Microsoft account had been hacked. So I needed to unhack myself, I needed to go through the security on that account and my other accounts. That took quite a lot of time, and I wasn't able to record on that day. And then when I tried to record on the Sunday, I wasn't very happy with the session I'd done, and I scrapped it. So that was a very frustrating first week. Week 2, I wanted to try the same thing again. Dragon Age got recorded on Saturday, and I was happy with the session. Great. But then when I went to record my Skyrim session, I had accidentally saved over the last session I did with my New Year's video, and I had to replay the session, and I wasn't able to record. Week 3, I wanted to record my Skyrim on the Saturday and Dark Souls on the Sunday. The Skyrim session went fine, and I was happy with it. Great stuff. Went to record my Dark Souls, and my TV broke. So I had to replace that, and obviously I couldn't do any recording. And then on the 4th week, I managed to record my Dark Souls and do a little bit of pre-editing. But with everything that had happened, and with me not having a lot of time to do the pre-editing and get everything sorted, I also had to use a couple of weeks to catch up with everything. And yeah, everything just snowballed, and I didn't get a lot of videos out over that time period. throughout April and May, I think my consistency has been okay. I am getting 2 to 3 videos out before I need to miss an upload. And I did factor that into my plan as well, that I was going to miss the odd upload in between batches. But what happens between late Jan and early March did have a knock-on effect on the growth of the channel. Before Christmas, the growth was okay. The channel was still growing. I was pretty happy with it. January was okay. But then in February, the channel kind of grinded to a halt. And then in March, I actually lost subscribers. And it was a very frustrating time. But then in April, I gained a load of subscribers. I think it was 6 in a month, which was really, really good. I got a couple in May as well. And yeah, as the consistency got a bit better, the growth got a bit better. So yeah, just wanted to tell you what happened and how that affected the channel. Let's move on to progression through my playthroughs. So this is something I touched upon in my New Year's update. Progression through the playthroughs. What I wanted to do is I wanted to try and complete my Dragon Age Origins and Dark Souls playthroughs by the end of 2021, so I could start some new playthroughs in 2022. And I did feel I was on course for that, or at least on course for getting close to that. With everything that happened in late January to early March, that obviously did put the plans back a little bit. And while I don't think I can quite complete the games by the end of the year, I do think I can get close to that. I don't know where I'll be in Dark Souls, because I'm going to be leaving it up to you guys to decide where I go next. So I reckon I can get within 2 or 3 sessions of completing the game before the end of the year. And I feel the same way with Dragon Age. I think I can get to the end game stuff the bit after you build your army. I think I can get to that bit, and I reckon I can then knock it out in maybe 3 or 4 sessions there. Obviously, we don't talk about Skyrim. That's just an ongoing thing that I don't know if it will ever end. There's so much to do in that game. But I do think we can get close to finishing my other playthroughs. I will also do the DLC for Dragon Age as well, which will take a bit of time, but Awakening isn't that long. So I feel we will be able to move on to some actual new games. Certainly moving on from Dark Souls 1 and most likely from Dragon Age and its DLC. Finally, I want to talk a little bit about streaming, just a very short thing there. I did touch upon this in my New Year's video. I do want to do streaming, and I have received enough support to give it a go. But I'm only going to give streaming a go when I'm happy with the consistency of my content, which I'm still not happy with after what I've already talked about. I'll be working hard over the next few months to try and get the consistency up, and then when I'm happy with my consistency and I feel I can keep the consistency up even when I'm streaming, that's when I'll give it a go. And that's it for the update. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave likes, shares, and comments. That really would help me out a lot. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, or subscribe if you're new. And if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, where you'll be able to keep up with everything that happened on the channel, as well as get involved in a bit of banter. And until next time, guys, goodbye. Thanks for watching. Remember, check out the channels. Links are in the description. Goodbye.